You know, so the Prophet ﷺ, even though they were, despite them being kuffar, until his whole body was covered in red blood, his own blood. These are the sweet blood of the Prophet ﷺ being shed. Despite that, he had mercy upon these kuffars. And look at ourselves, right? Forget about the kuffars, right? Just completely forget about the kuffars nowadays. Forget about our Muslim brothers and sisters, right? The people that we stand in salah with. Look at our own houses. Our own brothers and sisters that share the same room as us, right? If something that they say wrong, we'll probably not talk to them for the rest of the year. We probably hate them. We probably backbite about them. This is our own brothers. These are our own blood. It came from the same mother. Drank the same milk.
Some people even got problems with their moms, man.
Some people have even got problems with their mums. How can we call ourselves Muslims then?
SubhanAllah.
We're supposed to follow the Prophet ﷺ, but if we don't follow his examples, then what makes us Muslims?
He had bare sabr.
He had so much sabr.
I would be so annoyed if had been beaten by rock. I'd probably be dead.
Yeah. You know, it shows how much of a coward and how feeble and how weak we are. Look at the courage of the Prophet ﷺ, the strength of the Prophet ﷺ. He's able to control his nafs, his desires. What he wants in life, he's able to control all that. Which man can do that nowadays? Can we ourselves, right? Whoever's behind that lens watching, and you
What are you talking to me?
and me, we should ask ourselves, can we control our desires? One single desire, can we control it? We'll probably go crazy if we don't get it. But the Prophet ﷺ, despite them being kuffar, despite them being being pelted, he still had mercy upon them. And that is what we have to bring into ourselves. We have to bring sabr, and we have to bring mercy into ourselves. This is what we learn from this story. That Allah sends hardship to us only to test us, only to see if we have sabr, and only to make us stronger. And we're failing. Instead, we're becoming weaker. We're becoming weaker in the eyes of everyone. There's another story. I'm sorry, maybe too many stories, but be short. It'll be really short. I promise you, it'll be short. This wise man, a wise old man, he had 5 sons. So he called all the 5 sons to him, and he brought, I think he told them to bring a stick each, or he brought a stick. So there was 5 sticks, and he took one of the stick and he broke it, and he easily broke. And then he tied all 5 together, and he tried to break it, and he couldn't break. So he passed it on to all his sons, and they couldn't break it. And he goes to his sons, son, look, this stick alone is so weak, feeble. You can break it with 2 fingers. But a whole load of sticks together, you can't break. It can't break. It's not easy to break it. People are breaking us everywhere, all over the world. We're being broken. Our taqwa, our iman is being broken. If something comes and hardship comes and holds us in the neck, we will make complain to Allah. Allah, why did you do that? Why did you do that? No, instead, oh Allah, give me the strength to be able to take this hardship. If we made that dua, don't you think Allah will give us the strength to take this hardship, and He'll make it easy for us? Can't we make a dua like the Prophet ﷺ, instead of complaining and blaming Allah? Allah, why did you do this? Why can't we look into ourselves and the sins that we've committed? We're not free of sins. Only the Prophet ﷺ was free of sins. All the Sahabas knew that. And all the Sahabas knew we must be doing some sins for us to be punished. And they wanted to be punished. They wanted hardship in this world so they can get ease in the hereafter. We invest so much money for 60 years, right? We think ahead 60 years. We're able to think ahead 60 years. 60, 80 years, whatever. Right? We can think, I have to get a house at 40. I have to get a car, man. A Ferrari probably at 60. You know? And we try to make that happen by working, by stealing probably. Astaghfirullah. or whatever, right? Making haram money just for that. But why don't we think ahead after them 60, 80 years? At least 1 year after that, what's going to happen? What do I have to invest for that time? What do I need to do? And that is worshipping Allah to the extent that Allah is pleased with us. Not that we have the enough rewards to go into Jannah, because that ain't possible. Allah is pleased with us to be merciful enough on us to give us freedom from the fire of Jahannam. And give us, inshallah, give us Jannah. This is what we have to invest on. And if we like this, if we're getting broken everywhere, our imans are going to be broken, our taqwa is going to be broken, our worship is going to be feeble, it's going to be weak. And Allah might not be pleased with us. So to be able to make our taqwa strong, make sure that our taqwa doesn't break, our iman doesn't break, we need everybody. Yes, we're going to be standing on the Day of Judgment on our own. But this life is not on your own. This life is for all of us to come together and help each other. We greet each other, Assalamu alaikum, may peace be upon you. Make that happen. Desire what you desire for yourself, for your Muslim brothers and sisters. You know, today we should go home and forgive all our family members if they've done anything to us. If we have any sort of bad grudges, on them, to forgive them. Completely forgive them. Even without sorry from them. Say, for the sake of Allah, I've forgiven that person. Look how it will make you feel inside. It will make you feel amazing. And that will bring everyone together. And we'll stop being broken.
Inshallah.
Inshallah. That is what the Sahabas done. And their taqwa was so strong, so unbroken, that even kuffars, by beating them, by killing them, they couldn't break that taqwa. That is how we're supposed to be. That they can kill us, they can cut our hearts out, they can kill our parents in front of our eyes, but our taqwa and our iman doesn't break. And then we'll be able to worship Allah day and night, standing for tahajjud, our feet's getting swollen, but we don't care and we can't feel it. And we have the love for Allah. And inshallah, be like them people that have been guaranteed Jannah. Be like them people that are free from the fire of Jahannam. Prophet ﷺ was the mercy for mankind. And we can see why he was the mercy. If he's our inspiration and we follow him with his followees, then we should act like him. And we should try to be like him. We should strive to be like him. Find the illnesses in our hearts, and we should strive to kick them out of our hearts. Pray, make dua to Allah. So this is getting probably long. So inshallah, may Allah Ta'ala give us the tawfiq to act upon everything that has been said. And may Allah Ta'ala give us the tawfiq to go and search for the right path. Go and search to find out what the right path is.
Ameen.
Ameen. وآخر دعوانا أن الحمد لله رب العالمين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
That was sick what you done at the end.
Yeah.
I never heard you say that before, that last bit.
Still recording.
Should I turn it off?
This is the rude interrupt.
Turn it off.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.